everybody, welcome back to Midnights. I'm Dan, with me here tonight is Deven. Jerry's passed out right next to me. And like I said before in the last episode, I'm trapped here because of snow. So I said, fuck it, let's play Sonic Mania and beat it. Like I said before, I'm a huge fan of the Sonic series. And I'm a really big fan of this game, and whatever Christian Whitehead is doing, this insane bastard. But I think this game really brings so much to the table. I mean, you have the classic Sonic platforming that people who remember the series being like, man, Sonic used to be good. You have them getting appeased. I mean, you have all the newer people getting a taste of the old games.
I mean, I'm glad they did this because, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of franchises right now that are kind of stale and whatnot. So, them going back to, the roots, I mean, not like...
I mean, stale and then going back to the roots are... I think Sonic really handles himself best as just a basic 2D platformer. I'm not going to say I don't dislike the 3D Sonic games, because I'd be a liar if I said I didn't like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, despite the buggy, fucking abysmal mess that they are. I love everything about this game. I love all the little sprite work in the back. Look at the little conveyor belts going to the back.
Yeah.
There's lights flashing. It's pretty to look at. It's fun. It's satisfying. You can take the time if you want to meander through the levels, at least before the timeout happens. And you can actually get a really cool look at what you're doing and all the environments that are going around you.
This is probably the most memorable, or not the most memorable, but the most prominent thing, this level in my mind for Sonic. I feel like I had a lot of trouble with it when I was a kid.
We actually passed that segment, and I know exactly what one you're talking about. It's when you're in that tube, and with all the rotating things. Yeah. Everybody I've always talked to has been like, oh man, it's always that one segment, and I'm like, I got it!
Yeah, no, it's definitely...
I mean, Sonic, just in general, has a very special place in my heart. It was the first... Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was the first video game I ever played. And I remember it fondly because we were... my brother got lost in a Toys R Us, who was slightly older than me, and they gave him a Sega Genesis to play with, basically to stop him from bawling. And they let him keep it afterwards, so they brought it home, and me being 3.5, maybe 4, picked up, started playing Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was I knew right then and there that oh my god, this was incredible. It was so edgy, so 90s.
My first game was, I'm pretty sure it was Mario, back on the Super Nintendo, or maybe it was regular Nintendo. I can't really remember. I know I used to play it at my grandparents' house, but I did play it.
Did you get the cape?
At my house too. Huh?
Did you get a cape?
I don't know. I can't. It's not that clear of a memory for me. I do know that I did have a Sega Genesis, and I had it downstairs in the basement for a long time. This
is
and I came home
sickening.
One day. You can do it, Ted. I have so much faith in you. I came home because I was like, oh, what I haven't played in a really long time? Sega Genesis. I used to play Golden Age, I think it was called.
Golden Axe?
Maybe Golden Axe. And
it was Gauntlet almost?
Yeah, and Streets of Rage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play. Those were my favorites. My older brother and I used to play them all the time.
I remember
I came back and I was going to try and do that, and my mom, I couldn't find it. I was like, hey, Mom, did you ever see the Sega Genesis downstairs? And she's like, what are you talking about? I described it and everything, and then she just gets this really I messed up look on her face, and I'm like, oh no, Mom, what did you do? And she's like, I thought it was broke. I hadn't seen you use it in so long. I tossed it out a month ago. Yeah.
But that's why we have Raspberry Pis now, and emulators, and all the fun things that we can do and fit in your pocket, and then you can pay $60 for a SNES Mini that only has 30 games.
Do you get bonus points for that?
In the old games, if you hit these enough, you would get power-ups for the next act.
I never knew that.
I don't think they have it in this game because it kind of makes things cheap. Like if you're in the what is it, Marble Ruins, Sonic 3, the entire first level is like rushed by the fact. The entire second act of the zone is rushed by the fact that you're constantly being underwater and you're drowning.
Yeah.
And then handing you a bubble shield at the beginning just seems kind of like a cop-out. Like, look at that fucking wavy background thing. That's some sweet background work.
I will definitely say that, like, and maybe it's just because, like, we grew up with that, like, 16-bit, 32-bit era. Games were ever in 32-bit? I feel like I'm misspeaking right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like,
they probably were.
Well, and this type of style, like the old Final Fantasy and stuff like that. Not like the 3D stuff. But,
where like people actually did like good shit for sprite work.
Yeah. Like I just have such fond memories of sprite work, and I really enjoy games that have it. And I don't know how much of it is still nostalgia, But I mean, I enjoy this, and I still enjoy playing. Like, Game Boy games and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, I 100% get it. I think some of it is nostalgia, and some of it may just be liking the medium. Like,
yeah, I still like current stuff that's like sprite work. I'm still a huge fan of that too.
There are some. There's a point for me when like I can enjoy good sprite work, but there's a point for me when you're just doing pixel art to be lazy.
Yeah, no, I agree. No, there's definitely a point in time in which
and
I'm like, it's 2018, like.
Oh, okay. Oh.
There's like a certain tastefulness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you doubling back, or are you still going forward?
At this point, I don't know.
He's like, I'm just
run.
moving. Doesn't seem like you're going back. Well, you hit a checkpoint, so I'm assuming you're going forward. And so that power up right now means that you're like invincible, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Random spikes, firing through things and going through all the stuff.
This is a game I definitely just enjoy watching people play way more than
The
I
only
enjoy
thing
playing.
that like bumps me out is that most of the early bosses in this game, while you can like do the correct way to beat them, you can just kind of brute force a lot of these like early levels.
Okay. Oh, okay, you're definitely moving now.
This one.
See, and what gets me is it always feels like they're shooting you backwards to an extent, and that's what throws me off.
So if you actually, I mean, there's a lot of segments here where you are moving backwards. If you look about at them, just the way Christian Whitehead has designed a lot of these levels is just wild.
Is it like a game show?
Oh no, it's Tetris.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just Puyo Puyo. Except it's very fast. Oh shit, fuck myself there. Oh well, figure something out.
Tetris is such a classic too. Just that like
It
soundtrack.
just reminds me of communist Russia.
That's a very specific thing.
I'm pretty sure the original background of Tetris was just Moscow in the back.
I don't know. I mean, I can't say yes or no to that.
And then I think once you actually beat Tetris, which you can do, you get like a spaceship or something.
I feel like I always grew tired of Tetris or way too frustrated to continue with it after a certain point.
I mean, I could definitely see that.
Same thing with Pac-Man for me. There's just a point where I'm like, Is it even worth it? I would also be interested, I guess, in revisiting the series now after having played like Dark Souls, and like I'm just saying in like the capacity to sit down and work through my frustration at something with a game.
Oh yeah.
I think now I would probably have like way more patience with those games on the higher levels. You know?
Oh yeah, I found that like as an adult, me going back and playing something like Tetris, it was actually doable.
Right, that's what I mean. Not to be like
me being a frustrated child going, why is it working?
That's all. I just mean like, you know, my tempered patience now. What? Dan, I think you're going to win.
Oh, I'm good. I'm definitely gonna.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. So do the blue ones not pop? No, they do. Oh.
Ooh.
Do those ones not pop?
The gray ones, no. Doesn't matter. I beat them anyway.
Nice. And continue.
I like that they kept like the old like whenever you beat the level, you jump on like the big plunger and it lets out all the little animals.
All your little furry friends. Oh, he's whacking his.
He's helping out all the DeviantArt users get back to the site.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching Midnights.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to Studiopolis, the first new level of the Sonic Mania. Well, have a good night, everybody.